Hi, boys and girls. Ms. Diaquino here. I am here to read you the bedtime story for tonight, and I picked a very special book that I love as the year starts to come to an end. I Knew You Could by Greg Dorfman, and I have permission from Scholastic to read the book. Now, I chose this book because even though Mrs. Allen and I read this at the end of the year in kindergarten, it really is important for all the boys and girls. Every year, you always learn so much, so many new things, and sometimes it's really hard. But as your teachers, we always know that you could get through it and do it. And this year, I thought it was really important for you to know that we always had faith in you, especially through this craziness. And we knew you could. You have amazing support from your families at home, and your teachers at Long School are always there for you. And most importantly, we knew that you could do it because you have such great perseverance and you are so smart and you always work so hard. So tonight, in case you have to hear it or in case you didn't know, I knew you could. I knew you could. And you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit. But that isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned in my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind round, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Though the track you start out on will feel like the one, you might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eyes on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and on high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned, and you'll roll through each one saying, I think I can. You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark, and you'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track you took in must also go out. So steady yourself and just keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing. And then you'll be out heading to a new place. You'll be ready for the next tunnel you face. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky, and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the roads will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track and think, I wish that was me. But the plane might wish he could get out of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, look how fast and how strong. Don't worry about not being a car or a plane. Just enjoy the trip you'll take as a train. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn if you need to be heard, or there are people to warn, or if being yourself just makes you so proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great times with the people you're meeting. On the days when you're sad and feel you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You'd do the same if your friend needed aid. You might stop at some stops that you never have toured and look for new friends, but they won't come aboard. So you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on a track all alone. Try to remember that the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track, with no second guessing and no looking back. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, "This one is mine. I'm here to stay." Try to enjoy the track that you choose. Stop now and then to take in the views. If you rush forward, as a general rule, before you arrive, you might run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day, you can travel great lengths. You'll need all that strength on the days when you're stuck, or tired, or sad, or just out of luck. When your belief in yourself doesn't feel quite so pure, and your "I think I can" doesn't sound quite so sure. That's when to push and to strive and to strain to show the world you're not giving up. And you're wise if you know that doing your best means that sometimes you should just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will only bring sorrow. So slow down today to be happy tomorrow. There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself and you'll climb every hill. Say, "I think I can." And you know what? You will. So, boys and girls, I knew you could. Your teachers knew you could. And most importantly, you should know you could. So, no matter what you do and where you go, know that somebody always believes in you. Have a good night.